Students, now come to C part. Read this line from the poem and answer the question that follow. Dear students, this question is called RTC, reference to context, means one context, few lines or a line is given from the poem, and on the basis of that line you are given questions which you have to answer. So this is reference to context. Reference means matching, related. To context, context means line or paragraph, stanza in other form. Okay, so here one line is given and you have been given few questions based on that line and you have to answer them after reading the poem. Here we go. The first is, the line first we will read, I should never steer her to stupid markets. And the first question is, why does the speaker call markets stupid? Now you can tell the answer very easily. I have discussed it many times before. The speaker calls the market stupid because he is not interested in money, business, buying and selling of things. So he is interested in fairy world. Okay? He wants to go to fairyland. That's it. Now come to the second question. Who steers the boat to the markets? Whose boat was that? Madhu's boat? So, obviously, it's very clear that he would only steer the boat to the market. Steer the boat means to drive the boat, to sail the boat. Remember, I have told you driving is used for cars and vehicles and sailing is used for boats. So, he would sail the boat. Third, where does the speaker wish to take the boat instead? Now, where does that young boy want to take the boat? It has been mentioned many times in the poem. Yes, the speaker wishes to take the boat to 7 seas and 13 rivers of fairyland. The fourth question. What does this line tell us about the speaker? This line means the above given line. The line is, I should never steer her to stupid markets. What does this line tell about the speaker? Now you have to describe the speaker. That first, the speaker is a child. He wants to live in the fairyland and not in the real world. He is not practical. He doesn't know that in life, other than fairyland, there are so many things which are more important than these imagination. So, this is our RTC, reference to context. You will get the same type of question in exam also. Students, come to the D part now. These are long question answers. You have to answer them in detail. The first is, the speaker in the poem, the sailor is highly imaginative child. Do you agree? Give examples from the poem to support your answer. The speaker in the poem is a small child and he is highly imaginative, isn't he? The whole poem is about his imagination only. The way he is telling, the way he is planning and looking at the boat, all show his imagination. He is a dreamer. He is dreaming and living in his own fairyland. He is not concerned and worried about the world, what is happening in the world. He is not a practical person. Practical means that really happens. So I hope now you can write answers at your own. Try it at least. Then we will discuss the final answer later on. The second question is, Where would you want to travel with a friend if you were to go on a long journey? Now it is your dream destination. You have to describe the place which you want to visit. You can write any place. Now it is up to your imagination and you have to give reason also why do you want to go to that place. Now children, we will do match the following. These are also called as similes. You know what is a simile? Means comparison. You have done this in your previous classes also, haven't you? You are doing comparison here. Let's start. The first one is as busy as B. B is considered as the busiest of all. As blind as a bat. It is said that bat does not have eyes. As cool as cucumber. Cucumber gives coolness to our body. As cunning as a fox. The next is as free as a bird. Bird is quite free. It can fly away in the sky anywhere it wishes to. The next is as fresh as a daisy. As fresh as a flower. Daisy is a flower. Flower gives us freshness and happiness.